It's been a long time since an Animal Crossing spin-off was released, unless you count Happy on Paradise, which really is a DLC. The last official Animal Crossing spin-off was back in 2017, which of course was Animal Crossing Pocket Camp for mobile devices, the first time that Animal Crossing really had been featured in such a way. Now, probably a big reason why they haven't needed to release another spin-off since Pocket Camp is the fact that Pocket Camp has been hugely successful, and it still makes a lot of money to this day. Well, thanks to the success of games like Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, it seems like Nintendo is actually expanding quite a lot, and this could be really good news for future Animal Crossing spin-off games. In case you didn't know, Nintendo recently launched a new company called Nintendo Systems, which they describe as led by a team of engineers from Nintendo and DNA to create a system that makes it easy to deliver Nintendo entertainment to consumers. Now, in case you don't know who DNA is, they actually made pretty much all of Nintendo's major mobile games, as you can see here. And of course, one of their biggest mobile entries for Nintendo was Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, a game which of course is still very active to this day. This creation of a new company with DNA is honestly a pretty big deal. Nintendo has been expanding a lot, just like how recently they made their own new animation studio as well. It seems like the success of games like Animal Crossing Pocket Camp has really stirred them towards this partnership. And this new partnership could be really good news for Animal Crossing spin-off titles. Now, in my opinion, a company like DNA will probably never be developing major Nintendo games. That isn't really Nintendo's style, at least from what we've seen so far. But when it comes to expanding their franchises with spin-offs like they did with Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, it seems very likely that we will see even more games like this. Most likely, this sort of spin-off would be on a mobile device just like Animal Crossing Pocket Camp was, although that's not guaranteed. They could be working on something entirely new that we've never seen before. Or even just similar type games for Nintendo's main systems like the Nintendo Switch. However, I do realize for some people this might not be a good sign, as Animal Crossing Pocket Camp does have its fair share of critics as well, for perfectly valid reasons. After all, whilst the game has been updated for a long time, a lot of people aren't happy with how microtransaction friendly this game is. Most of the content you can find currently, like new items and such, are locked behind microtransactions. And honestly, some of the prices you have to pay can be pretty ridiculous at times. So I definitely understand that this probably isn't the type of spin-off that a lot of people would want to see, although that's definitely not a guarantee. This partnership really could lead anywhere, and I definitely think it's good news for expanding their franchises, especially ones like Animal Crossing, which haven't seen a new spin-off in so long, like I mentioned at the start. After all, Nintendo is most likely to use this partnership for their games that have been the most successful, the ones that are going to make them the most money in the long run, and there's no denying that Animal Crossing Pocket Camp has made them a lot of money over the years. 250 million is no joke, and I think these are even old numbers at this point, so it might be even higher now. It is really good to see Nintendo expand, in my opinion, because even if we do get more games like Pocket Camp, it's still something new to try out and play. If Nintendo handled everything by themselves, then I don't think we'd see these types of games very often at all. Don't get me wrong, I definitely prefer quality over quantity when it comes to video games, but in terms of the core game, DNA did a really good job with Pocket Camp. And I don't think Animal Crossing spin-offs need to be the masterpieces like the main games are, honestly. I just want to see what new directions the franchise can go in, what new ideas can be tried out. Either way, I'm really looking forward to seeing where this partnership goes. Nintendo is definitely taking it very seriously to create these new companies, something that isn't an easy undertaking. So what types of Animal Crossing spin-offs would you like to see next, and when do you think we will actually see the next spin-off game? I'd love to see some of your crazy ideas for what genres Animal Crossing could dip into. If you made it to the end, then be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know you did. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications for more.